and welcome to Season Quest. I'm Tom, and I play Tatsel, Vaughn, Cullen, the vampire.
Hi, I'm Troy, and I play Lichele, an elven bard.
And I'm Charlie, and I play Zinc Doktor Menace 2, Raptor's Revenge, the orc monk, half-orc.
Hi, I'm Lucy, I'm the DM, and could you, would you, in a house? Could you, would you, with a mouse? Haunted house. Eggs and ham. I don't know what's happening.
I
Dungeons
fucking
and
would with
Dragons.
a mouse.
From our own bubbles, here we go.
As you look around, you are in kind of like a lab space. A really large room with kind of like slabs sitting, like a few slabs sitting around. And almost the entire room is bloodstained, and there is a trolley with like surgical tools.
Does it have wheels?
It does have wheels.
Oh, the plot thickens. Is there anyone in this room?
No.
I give the rope a tug to indicate that I'm at the bottom.
I pull the rope up. I'm kidding.
And then I want to explore the room. I want to investigate.
Cool. Do you want to wait for your friends? Okay.
Well, I'm going to investigate while they climb down.
Okay, cool.
I jump down.
I slide down the rope.
Why?
Because I have slow fall, so I can take 25 damage off of any fall damage.
Yeah, that would be under the max. Okay. It's easy enough. Weird that you did it. And Mia, you're climbing down.
Mhm.
It's a straight shoot, so definitely can't slide down it, unfortunately.
I superhero land.
I might add a hidden slide to the castle, who knows?
Please.
No, I mean, like, I slide down the rope. Like,
Very good.
yeah.
For a second,
real
Charlie, I
confused.
thought you were giving me like a really sarcastic, like, oh, please. like,
No, I want to
like
slide.
an as if, not like, please can I have a slide?
Please, as if you would put in a fucking slide.
Yeah, that's really the vibes I was getting, and I was like, I'm fun. Like I was a little bit upset for a second, I'll be real. Anywho, yeah, Tatsel, let's see what you get for your investigation.
Nat 1.
Is a room?
Isa room.
The stuff you pointed out earlier, I forgot it.
Yeah,
I too would like to investigate.
of course,
Me
and
too.
Mia, go for it as well.
I got a
I'm-
nat 1.
Is a room?
Okay, there we go. I got a 26.
Hey, cool. As you look around, you've kind of like noticed there's like enough slabs, like a few of them at a time. They have like vague human-shaped outlines on them, and then with the surgical tools, they're not like blood-soaked or anything, and they're not rusted. They've been like quite well cared for, and
Okay.
there are doors on each side of the wall.
2 doors?
You guys are 4 doors. You guys have
4
really
doors.
fucking dug into this house.
Nice. How did they go down the stairs with this? There must be some sort of slide or something that I can wheel the thing down.
Or perhaps whoever is in this chute can do what I can do and walk on walls. Or do what you can do and jump.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
They're ghosts. They can fly.
I mean, there was a hook hanging from the ceiling that we've tied our rope to, so they might just lower it down like a
True.
little elevator.
Perhaps, yes.
A pulley system.
Yeah.
Maybe they use that for the trolley on wheels that we saw in the upper floors.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Was it? I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
I had
Now-
my mic muted and I was reading a group chat.
I'm going to grab a scalpel and put it in my bag.
Of course.
I'm not going to grab anything because I got a nat 1 in investigation. I don't even
Me
know what a
too.
scalpel is.
Are there any symbols in this room, mayhaps, with my great investigation check?
Charlie, you do find a few symbols. You find
Yes.
these 3 bad boys.
Ooh.
One looks like a side view of teeth.
A chunky boy.
One is a crescent with 2 kind of dashes at the end of it on it. And then one is a line with a kind of like cross.
It looks like a dead stick figure under the ground.
Basically, yeah.
On our next rest, I want to look through these symbols and see if I can work out the pattern and see if I can figure out what any more of them mean, or see if I can like remember any more of them and kind of like Link them a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I think that's something I could do, but I think it would be a lot easier for me to do it when we're resting and not when we're
I
in
think
the
that's a
middle
good
of
move.
the action.
Yeah.
Should we... It's my turn to pick. I would like to head eastward.
Eastward. You guys pulled the 10 of clubs, and you're in a library space. The walls are lined with bookshelves, and there is a beautiful hearth with like quite a cozy fire and a couple armchairs in front of it. And it's
Is
this
this a rest
lovely,
room?
cozy room. It doesn't feel as calm or anything with the, murder space next door.
This isn't a checkpoint.
Unfortunately, tragically.
Well, having had no luck having a look around the last room, I'd like to investigate, perception check this room.
Yeah, of course.
I will also do that. I'm looking for secret doors through the bookcases.
Oh,
Obviously.
of course.
I'm looking at the book titles.
What'd you get, Tatsel?
17.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just not even bad enough to warrant a reaction.
I got a 22.
I got a
Cool.
9.
Is that because it's +8 or?
No, I got a 4 plus 4.
Okay.
So an 8, not a 9.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
no. This was
brag.
Investigation.
Yeah.
I got
Oh,
a
it was
16.
investigation? Then I got a 9.
Okay, so 16, 17, and 9?
9. Lock it in.
9. As you're looking around, there's a lot of books. A lot of books on all sorts of subjects. Anything and everything, really.
Cool.
Zinc, you find as you're going through, is there any particular things you're looking for?
I'm just looking for any titles that sort of jump out at me. And I'm also looking for maybe books with some dust kicked up around them as if they've been pulled out.
Something you notice in is the entire space is quite spotless.
Okay.
There's no dust around any of the books. Very well kept and lovely. And book titles, I'll have a think and get back to you, or
Sure
I
thing.
won't get back to you.
Either way.
Mia, as you're looking through one of the bookshelves, just kind of nosing around, seeing if anything strikes you as interesting, you pick up one of the books, and as you do, the wall spins around quite sharply.
Yep.
Yeah, of course it was.
Oh shit, I'm actually in the Mirrorverse or just somewhere else? Oh
You are
no.
in. Do.
Not the doot-to-doos.
I can't fucking believe you pulled this. Give me 1 second.
Nope.
My only days.
Oh god. You either did something really good, Troy, or awful.
Yeah, because Lucy had to get up and walk away, so I mean, I've obviously done something wrong.
She's grabbing her fucking gun.
She stands up, points the gun at the screen, and shoots her own camera. What you got is the card to make me disappear forever. And then we hear some window crash and never hear from Lucy again.
So was that the story of my demise?
That's what happened because of the card that Troy pulled.
Yeah, just I get shot in the head.
No, you shoot your camera, dive out of a window,
Go on a James Bond adventure.
and we never see you again. You're still alive for all we know, but you're gone.
You're still alive for all we know. Very threatening. Anywho, the room you kind of spin into is this kind of weird, kind of almost cage space, and the kind of as you step back, the wall turns its way back away from you. And looking around, there aren't any buttons or anything to hit, but the space, there's something a little bit familiar about it, because it's an elevator.
Oh,
Everlater.
A mystic elevator, some could say.
a dumbwaiter.
Whoa.
What did
What
you
did
call
I do
me?
wrong?
I'm a barista, motherfucker.
Like
I
an
don't
elevator
get it.
from Betrayal on the House of the Hill?
I would never absolutely go and pull the card from it so I could remember what it looked like.
Right.
So
Elevator.
6 of Spades, aka the Mystic Elevator.
AKA the Everlater.
Willy Wonka's
Elevator.
there.
So did Mia Lichele disappear without us noticing?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm looking at books.
I'm not looking at anything. I'm examining a corner of the room where I saw a bug crawl away, and I'm looking through the hole to see if I can find more bugs.
So for me, it's there's no like panel of buttons for different rooms, but there's just one button. Oh, I need to get up and grab something else from the box.
Hey everybody, welcome to Twilight at Night, the only show made by Twilight, by Twilight. And this time we're going to be talking about what would happen if Lucy couldn't find her Betrayal of the House on the Hill cards.
It would be funny.
Thank you for
Twilight.
listening.
Children, my poorly behaved children. Mia, do you want to hit the button?
I do want to hit the button.
It's the button to the mirror dimension.
It's the button for the Mystic Elevator. I'm going to be rolling 2 dice from Betrayal at the House on the Hill, and they have on both dice are 6-sided dice, 2 with 2 blank sides, 2 sides with 1, and 2 sides with a 2.
What's the blank instead of a 6?
It's so there's 0s, 1s, and 2s.
Ah.
And you rolled in total 3.
Yay!
And when you do, a door kind of appears in front of you.
Oh, great. You're just going
I
to
know,
leave
right?
a sentence there.
You know
Yeah.
what Lucy just fucking did? Lucy
What?
split the party without our permission.
Me? I would never. I would never.
Non-consensual splittage.
I think it's illegal for you to say things like that.
Yeah, okay. I go through the door.
And when you do, you're back in the torture room upstairs.
Have we noticed, Lucy, that Mia's gone yet?
Perception.
Okie dokie.
Maybe I'm listening out to see if she's singing.
Nope.
9.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Tatsel. Mia's gone.
Zinc?
Yeah.
Zinc, Mia is gone.
I turn around after looking at that interesting title that I was reading, and
Did
also-
Mia leave anything behind when she disappeared?
No.
Okay.
I put the book in my bag, and walk over to where I thought Mia was last, and I'm like, "What? Where did she go?" And I don't know. I just start like looking up and down and all around for any signs of her.
I go check the lab to see if she's there, and I call out her name.
And you don't hear her. She doesn't hear you. That sort of stuff.
Yeah. It's not fair for me to assume that I would know about the secret thing because I got a nat 1 on my investigation.
No,
So
neither
I'm assuming
of
it's a
you found
library.
the secret door or anything like that. Mia, we'll jump back to you for a second.
Yeah, sure. Sorry
And
about that.
boys, you can keep having a think. See if you can figure out any solutions. Mia, you are back upstairs in the torture room. Yeah.
So this is the one at the top. Wait, is this the one we were in at the top of the chute, or is this the one with the electric chair?
So yeah, when you walk in, it's the one with the like quote unquote electric chair. Yeah.
The torture chair.
That's sitting in front of you.
Oh, is this the Mirrorverse or is this the real? Oh, I don't even know which way I'd go in these rooms to get back to where I was or wasn't. Oh, I know. And I step out of the room. Is there a circle on the door? Because I marked the torture room with a circle to tell us that it could take us to the Mirrorverse.
Mia, take a point of inspiration. That's
nice.
fucking clean thinking. There's no circle. There's no circle on the door.
Mirrorverse.
Woohoo!
Sorry, was the circle on the ones for the real one or the Mirrorverse?
The circle is for the real one.
There's a circle on the door. I'm sorry.
Oh.
There's a circle on the door. You're in the real world.
Oh, great. Do I still get the point of inspiration?
Yes.
No.
Yay.
There's some clean fucking thinking.
Okay,
Honestly,
so
so impressed.
I just have to get back down to where the others were. It's just a left, a right, a westward way I go.
I'd say you can figure it out because there's only a few doors. Because you just go through to the theater and then through to the chute.
Yep, and I slide down the chute and I head back to try and get back to the others.
When you do,
Wait, Tatsel and Zinc are having a moment going, perhaps we should go to the Mirrorverse. Is there a way that we can...
We
I
might
collapse
have
into the
to.
ground.
Are you there?
No!
Pretend to be dead.
it doesn't work. While you guys are fucking around, Mia walks back in.
Mia walks in to Tatsel on the ground and Zinc screaming at him.
Be dead.
Guys, I'm back.
It worked.
Wow, that was...
You did it, Tatsel.
Yeah, I guess. Awesome.
What happened, Mia?
Well, I was having a look over there by those books, and then I'm not entirely sure. There was an elevator, and I went back to the torture. I
What?
don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. This house
You
is
walk.
haunted.
Yes, very haunted.
Yeah, this house is very haunted, very weird, and I ended up leaving the room somehow. I think it was over in this direction here, and I show them whereabouts stuff happened. Lucy.
I'll say you know which book you had to pick up for it to spin around.
Interesting.
So I just moved this book, and it spun around. I haven't.
What,
Yeah,
this
Ian
book here?
disappears again.
So what do you guys want to do with this new information that you've summoned?
I don't know. Do we want to? I guess it's Zinc's turn to pick a room. So Zinc, do you want to keep exploring, or do you want to take the elevator and try
What?
find
I want-
somewhere?
I want to try the fun book thing.
Okay.
I
So-
go up and pull the book.
So are you all standing close enough to spin around together? I'll say you can all
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah.
Cool. You spin around and you are and you spin around and it's a room with this roaring furnace and a pile of coal stacked up in the corner.
Ooh.
And it's not the elevator.
There's no elevator.
There's no elevator in this space.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
I swear there was one in here just before. I'm not kidding with you.
I wouldn't think you're funny enough to do it, so no worries.
So what is in this space instead? Sorry.
It is a furnace with a pile of coal on one side and a gurney is also sitting there.
Oh, hi, Gurney.
What's a gurney?
It's like a hospital stretcher kind of thing.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's only like one more
I
door
was
to go through
thinking-
in this room.
Oh,
I was thinking about gurning, like when you grind your teeth when you're on
it's
meth.
is this a crematorium?
A cremium?
Yuck.
Is it a
Is that-
crematorium?
Yeah, it could be used for that. It's also just kind of a furnace space. Oh, sorry,
Lucy?
I'll say that. I know.
Lucy'd be like, Tom, you better talk into your microphone. Anyways, what's going on over here on the other side of my bedroom?
Shut up. I'll kill. So it's could be used as crematorium. Could just be a furnace. Who knows?
Anything cooking?
This room has endless options.
Anything
You said the
but-
fire was going, right?
Yes,
Roaring, even.
roaring even,
Oh, Gurney.
warm
Can
and
I-
toasty.
Can I investigate?
Of course,
I will.
everybody
too.
can if they like.
I am not going to. I'm just going to pet Slippery.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys, what's 9 plus 10?
21.
21. That's what I got.
And what's Tom's score? -10 because I got 9.
Okay, Tatsel. As you're looking through it, you can see a small pile of ashes built up under kind of the entrance of the furnace. And amongst it, you find a chip of bone, like
Bone
a
chip.
bone chip.
Human bone?
Yeah, like a shard of bone. You're not sure if it's human or not, but it's most certainly bone.
Okay, and that's all I find? Bone?
Yeah.
Damn. When Troy rolled a 21, he got a luck stone. I get bone shards. I pocket it with my other
Tatsel,
bone
you're a
shard.
vampire. You'd be fucking stoked.
No, because there's no blood on it.
Yeah, but sign of death.
I pocket it along with my other bone that I grabbed from a skeleton.
Of course.
You know, I forgot to take a spoil from the spiders as well. I should have taken a fang or
Mm,
something.
we
Oh
can
my
go
God.
back.
We can go back one day. Or we could kill them in the mirror dimension.
Yeah.
Options.
I after grabbing the bone shard, I walk over to try and also pet Slippery.
We're both having difficulties actually petting Slippery.
Slippery does
It's-
not
so-
like me canonically, so
Tatsel, when you pet Slippery, you go for a few pets, and sometimes you go through its head, and sometimes you can just touch the outside. Zinc, you're for the most part touching the outside of your
Oh.
snake. About 90% of the time. Occasionally, your hand slips through as you're patting
Yeah.
it.
And I
And you're
go,
not
"Oops."
being like too gentle with it. Slippery's a good wee snake.
how much
Yeah,
health
I
does
love
Slippery
Slippery.
have?
Oh, I have that written down. 13.
Oh no. Lucy's not going to kill a snake, though. Lucy would never kill an animal companion. Lucy's afraid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's possibly correct. I don't like killing friends.
Can I grab some of the ash and pocket it? Just like
Pocket
a handful?
sand.
For pocket sand? Yeah, you
For
can have some
pocket sand.
pocket ash. A, gross. B, you can make terrible cement if you want to.
Yummy.
Don't. I take back what I said.
Ooh, I take some of the ash on two of my fingers and spread it underneath my eyes as like a game makeup stuff.
That's really fucked up and I hate it.
Yeah, human ash.
Well, we don't know if it's human.
Zinc, I found a bone shard, so that's likely human ash.
Right.
Okay, no worries. We've all been there.
Tree
Mia,
moment.
Would you like to pick a room?
Let's see what I can do in terms of rooms. So, why wasn't there an elevator? Lucy, your poos.
Because you put the elevator at a different spot.
Yeah, it's on a different floor. It's a magic elevator. We'll have to go find the elevator again, which will be probably near the torture room.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to go west so that we can go in a little circle back round.
Cool. 6 of hearts. Charlie, you'll be stoked.
Whoa, yeah, that's my favorite card.
That's your favorite card. Y'all step into a very dimly lit room with kind of sconces on the wall, because we know I fucking love a sconce.
Organ.
Sconce.
And one wall is entirely covered with this kind of like rack
of sconces
with wine.
Yo.
And wine bottles in most of the spaces, and then the other wall of the room has barrels kind of all lined up.
Hey.
Y'all have found a wine cellar.
Fuck yeah. I grabbed 2 bottles.
I take a sip of the darkest red there is. Gotta let it aerate, Zinc.
I'd like to investigate them.
It's all very, very fancy, classy. Nice wine.
Tatsel says you need to aerate it. I'm like, okay. I pop a cork and like hold it above my head enough for it to pass through some air as I catch it in my mouth. And just pour it in.
Yikes.
Oh yeah.
We're 16. Season quest does not condemn underage drinking.
Orcs in D&D canon arrive at adulthood at age 15.
Wait, sorry, we do condemn underage drinking.
Yeah. I was thinking there was something weird about what you said.
We think that it's bad.
So Mia doesn't drink any, but she tries to investigate the room and watches as they drink.
Roll investigation then.
No.
Ella says, "Hi, Mum."
The pause. I was just like, but you asked to.
Nat 1 + 3.
You're too busy debating in your head of, shall I like succumb to peer pressure and maybe drink? To like be really looking around the room and taking anything in. I'm
gonna be holding this wine glass and not drinking from it for the foreseeable future.
Okay, cool. Sure, there can be wine glasses in the room, I guess. There's a wee table sitting next to the rack with a few wine glasses on it.
Can I investigate the room?
Yes. Zinc, would you like to as well?
Yeah, after I put, after I grab 2 bottles, check them in my bag too, I'd like to take a look around.
Now, Lucy, can I ask you a question really quickly?
Yes.
How old will you be in 2 years?
Will I, Lucy Jones, be?
Yeah.
I will be 23, turning 24 in November.
Yeah, and so what was the first number you said?
23.
That's what I rolled.
Nice bit.
Fuck off.
Very cool.
You keep rolling well in rooms that like wouldn't have things in them.
That's fine. I'm happy to take wine.
Yeah, I was gonna say you find the nicest, classiest bottle of the most like crisp and aromatic wine, and you look like you know your shit when you're talking about wine.
Yeah, I pour myself a glass. Like I finish my current glass and I pour myself another one, cork it up. I put the wine bottle in my bag, and I'm carrying this wine glass, swirling it around, not drinking, obviously.
You gotta put it in you.
Yeah, I drank the first one, but the second one, I need to keep it around me. Zinc, you don't get it.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it.
I'm preparing for us to meet someone that speaks the same language as us, so I hope that happens soon.
I mean, we'll have to wait and see.
I got a 10 on my investigation.
You find some really average wine.
Fuck
But
yeah!
Zinc doesn't give a shit. Zinc doesn't want the good shit. Zinc wants the strongest wine.
Yeah.
Zinc finds some goon. Just fucking box.
You
white
find one of
wine.
those like double bottles of wine.
Ooh.
One of those like 1.5 liter bottles.
Yeah, that's one of the 2 that I put in my bag.
Anyhow. And are you guys wanting to carry on?
Yes, I think Tatsel would like to go west again.
Cool. That is the 5 of clubs.
There was no punishment for them drinking alcohol, Lucy. I'm so mad.
That's literally my class.
I'm an immortal
drink.
vampire.
I'm a drunken master.
I mean, there might be a time in the future where there's consequences, but not currently.
Surely not.
If you give Charlie consequences for drinking, he might get ideas.
Cool. You guys find a staircase that leads back up to the upstairs bit.
The
Okay.
ground floor or the upstairs second story?
The ground floor.
Okay.
And it would come out next to the main staircase.
Cool.
So like kind of along here.
Hey guys, I know we're going one room each, but my room was just stairs, so can I get another room, please?
My room was a chute.
Yeah, have another go.
I'd like to go down.
So do you want it upstairs or downstairs?
Down south. Downstairs still.
Okay, 1 second.
I want to explore around this lab a little bit and try and see if I can find some perplexing things.
Cool, so staying downstairs, you find the Jack of Hearts.
What's he doing here?
Charlie.
That's my favorite card.
Hey, maybe you'll feel like nice and at home in here.
Me?
It's another wine cellar.
It's the beer cellar.
It's crypt.
Crypt.
Yeah, it's like a relatively empty room. There's a few coffins sitting around. A couple of them open and empty. One is shut in the corner. And yeah, with like shovels and ropes and all the equipment needed to kind of organize burial and that sort of things.
You know I'm busting open the closed one.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Yeah, that was clear.
Cool, so is that what you want to do
Straight
now?
away. Yes, first thing.
Okay, cool.
Or do you want us to investigate first?
No, I was just... It's not that I want you guys to do anything in particular orders. It's just that it's fucking wild that you did it immediately. Like, that's really...
It's Tatsel's thing.
What's the word I'm looking for? Ooh, cause for concern?
Yeah. Tatsel wants to, kill all monsters, and he finds that often monsters hide in crypts.
Godzilla.
Yeah. What?
Destroy all
cool.
monsters.
Give me a moment.
Godzilla comes out of the coffin.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember that. Vampire Godzilla.
Oh, have they done that yet?
I don't think so.
That'd be cool.
As you open it up, it is someone kind of wrapped in gross cloths
Mummy.
and such.
Mummy.
Yes. And as you are standing over it, its eyes snap open and it goes to like grab you. I'm going to have everyone roll for initiative.
Yay!
Yay!
15.
4.
16.
Before we start the combat, I say, "Look, a man. But what is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you." And I throw my wine glass on the ground and it shatters.
Right.
Is that a quote from a video game or
Yeah,
something?
it's from Castlevania.
Yeah.
It's what Dracula says to Richter at the start of Something of the Night.
Mia, what would you like to do against this scary creature?
Against this scary, scary, scary creature.
Yeah.
Mia uses Crown of Madness
Oy.
Nice.
at 2nd level.
What
So
do I have to do?
one humanoid of my choice has to make a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by me for the duration.
Oh no. I don't want to rain on your parade, even a little bit. Because I did roll a 2. Condition immunities charmed. And a handful of other things. I'm so sorry.
No, that's great. That's great. Now
It's
I
okay.
know.
Now you
It's
know.
okay.
Now you know another thing.
Mm-hmm.
I could see the moment you said Crown of Madness, Charlie went, "Ooh," and then went, "Oh."
So that's cool, guys. Love that for me.
I know,
You
right?
picked great spells, though.
That's your turn, though.
I am going to throw a bardic inspiration towards Zinc since they're next.
Thank you. All right. Feeling good after that big boy sip of wine. I feign a stumble forward and headbutt.
Love.
Oh,
Maybe we don't love.
well, okay. So that is, I rolled a 1, +7, and then I rolled also the bardic inspiration. So I got 11 in total.
You rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
I'll say because of bardic inspiration, we're not going to go with automatically misses or anything, because you managed just to hit it.
Oh,
Oh.
it was a clumsy stumble.
It was a clumsy stumble, but you managed just to get a hit on it. So what are you doing?
I will roll my damage.
Yeah, I don't have useless turns, guys. I make use of everything in my arsenal.
No, that was very helpful.
Up your
I
arsenal.
got 11 damage, and then I'm going to bring my elbow down on this mummy as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I get extra attack now, so I can attack 3 times.
Yeah.
So I bring my elbow down. That is a 17,
Yep, that'll hit.
and then 6 damage with my elbow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then I pull up with my other hand and sock him in the jaw, or attempt to, because that is a 9.
And that one misses. As you're making these kind of punches and throws into it, you can feel the kind of flesh sink down, but then kind of bounce back a bit, and you think you're not doing as much damage as you think you could.
Okay.
Resistance to bludgeoning, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Oh, probably physical damage. I don't know.
So it's gonna like lean forward and kind of hit you with its gross rotting fist. And
Yeah,
that
you can
is
try.
a... Oh, honey, why do you say things like that? Why do you say such
Every time
terrible
I say it.
things? Happy birthday
Not on my
you.
birthday, Lucy.
25. Because
Can
nat 20.
I use a... Oh, no, you've already said it will hit because it's nat 20. Never mind.
Sorry, bud. Yeah, so that is gonna be 4. Cool, so instead of rolling a d6 twice, I rolled it 4 times. That is 15 plus 3, 18 damage.
Holy shit.
I know,
18?
right? Yeah.
All right.
And then another 6 necrotic damage.
Oh.
And I'm gonna get you to make a con save.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I told you the monsters were gonna get more difficult to deal with.
Okay.
I need to make myself bored.
Con save?
Yeah. 9.
Okay.
Charlie dies.
Something happens.
Nice.
Can I get everybody to take off their headphones?
Yeah. Everyone?
Everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody. So I can just talk to the audience. Troy, you're included in this.
Okay.
So what Charlie has is mummy rot, and what that would typically be is you can't gain any damage back. That felt me, so I'm going to do half. And every couple hours, he's going to lose 2d6 of his maximum health. And this curse cannot be gotten rid of like by resting or whatever else. They'll have to do something a little more dramatic. Oh no, my boy. I feel kind of bad. I feel a bit bad. Okay. Let's see if I can get the boy's attention again.
Hello.
Hello. I had a really fun time with the audience just then.
Did you record a Twilight at Night while you were there? Or?
Fucking Imagine if I had. Imagine if that was just a talk about Twilight at night.
I hope
the
you had fun,
dream.
audience. I did too.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to really damage this mummy or not. I don't think I don't know.
I'm the audience's best
Because I
friend
think
now.
mummies are pretty health pooly. They have quite a lot of health, I feel like, because they're mummies. I think I am. I might as well.
Me.
Because I'll still have it until we do another rest. I stab my hand with my glaive again. The previous one had healed over pretty quickly, I think. I feel like because that's sort of where I've trained to get my blood from, my hand is almost used to it and it heals over instantly. There's a little scar that's sort of left permanently, and I draw my blood out. Blood out. And again, the knife coats in an icy cold, blood thing, and frost and ice and blood speckle across the room. And I'll do a little bit of damage to myself. Watch it be 1. It's 2.
Nice.
And then I walk up to the mummy, and I'm going to do an attack. And I'm going to do my Great Weapon Master here, and -5 from my roll to try and to do plus 10 damage. I got a 10, so probably not.
A 10 to hit?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Doesn't hit?
That's so rough, that misses.
That's fine.
That's so fucking rough.
I'm going to do it again, the same thing.
Okay.
I wouldn't roll 2 10s.
No, never.
I rolled this time a 12.
Hooray, you hit!
Yay! So that means I do plus 13 damage.
Nice.
So my total damage is, holy shit. I do 5 cold damage from my attack, and then I do 8 plus 13, so 21 slashing damage.
Nice. You feel the cold damage definitely makes a bit of an impact. You think the slashing damage not as much?
Yeah. That's why I did it, because I thought that would probably be.
But the cold damage, you definitely slice through a fair chunk. You got even though you've had your punches and slashes might not be doing as much. You guys feel like you're making a little bit of headway with this though.
Yeah, my Crown of Madness really helped.
Hey, your bardic inspiration did though.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have tried bite it. Oh well, I'll do. I didn't get to use both my attacks because I missed one. I'll do it next time. If there isn't.
Mia, your turn.
Realizing that their magic wasn't the best way to go, they take their fencing sword in hand and try to pierce the mummy.
Very good.
I rolled a 10 plus 3, so 13 already, which I know is enough.
Hits, yeah.
With your fencing sword, you can use your dex for it, so it would
Dex
be
as well.
15, I think,
Yeah.
right? Just plus 5.
Instead of strength.
Yeah.
My dex is plus 2, but yeah, and plus 3 proficiency, yeah.
Cool. Awesome, yep. Roll 4 damage. Piercing,
Yay.
right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Roll 4 damage. I rolled a 7.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. God, we're good, guys.
Yeah, you definitely take a chunk out. You are aware of the it's not as much as you could be doing, but it's damage.
Yeah.
Zinc.
Zinc Dr. Menace 2 Raptor's Revenge.
All right, sweet. I'm going to double up punch this mummy.
That sounded like like a song, double up punch this mummy, gotta punch this mummy, double up punch this mummy.
Sounds like the theme song to an old arcade game.
True.
16 and 17.
Both hit.
5 and 8.
Awesome. So yeah, you get another. You can continue.
Yeah, and then I'm going to spend a key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action, so that the next attack on me, or I guess just until my next turn, the next attack on me will have disadvantage.
I'll say it tries to swing at you again on its turn. Disadvantagedly.
Sweet.
Watch you get 2 nat 20s.
So that is.
Now I'm ducking and weaving after my double up punch.
16 to hit.
Huh?
16 to hit you, Charlie.
Oh, that misses.
Ah, very good.
He's got 18 AC because he's a monk.
Awesome. That is the end of its turn. Tatsel.
Tatsel.
So wait,
Tatsel.
we didn't find out what happened to Zinc when something happened. I assumed it was
No,
going
of
to be on
course
his
not.
turn. Damn.
Of course not.
We'll find out.
Am I going to have to listen to Season Quest Pod?
Tatsel is going to first try and bite the mummy.
Yeah.
So I add my con mod for that as well as my proficiency. 12.
Very good.
And that's a d4. So not heaps, but I do 5 damage to it.
Nice.
And I think it's 5 health back.
Cool. What kind of damage?
It is piercing.
You do 3 damage and get 3 damage back.
Cool. That is all good. That is more health than I started the session with. And then I'm going to take my second attack, which is again... Sorry, I keep turning away from my mic to look at the rules. Which is again
That's okay.
going to be... I'm going to Great Weapon Master it.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Very good. Roll for damage.
Nice.
And do I double both my dice?
I thought it was a
so-
reroll.
So what dice are you rolling?
I have a d6 and a d10, so would I double my d10 and my d6? Because they're both parts of my weapon attack. And if you... This is why I like that.
Is it that like your damage is a d6 plus d10?
It's a d10 plus a d6 because of my weapon right.
I'll say you double your d10,
Okay.
but not the d6. That's what I did when I got a critical earlier, is I only doubled one section of it.
Okay. So 5 cold damage.
Yep.
And then 20 slashing, which I guess is probably halved, to 10.
Rad. Yeah, you're very happy with your attack. You think you've done
I've done
a good chunk.
Awesome.
And it is Mia's turn.
Who's going to swing her rapier / fencing sword again?
Go for it.
10 plus 5 is 15.
You hit. Roll for damage.
That's a 7 plus 2, 9 again.
Mia, tell me how you fell this mummy.
Ooh! I think the fencing sword is going to go through the mummy, and as I try and whip it out, maybe the bandages or whatever it's wrapped in catch on it, and it just kind of unfurls, spins dramatically, and poof.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Very good.
Another monster slain.
Another monster slain.
And I came out with
in
more
your
health
scary
than
crypt.
before.
Champion.
Should we perhaps investigate the room now that we've whipped open the first coffin we've seen?
Let's just start with
Is that a
Zinc,
dig?
can I ask what health you're on?
I'm on 15.
Okay, cool.
Mia, is that a dig at me? Are you making fun of me?
No. It's just that, you walked in, opened that, and threw us straight into a scary situation.
Well, yes. Would you rather we were investigating and then suddenly a monster attacked us? We got the upper hand.
No, I suppose that's... No, it's still yeah. You're right, but let's search around so we don't get surprised by anything else.
Okay. Investigation?
Yeah, go for it, everybody.
Okay, I got a nat 20.
Love.
I didn't get a nat 20, but I got a 24.
Nice.
I got a... Is this investigation?
Yes.
17.
Cool. As you guys are looking around, you guys get a good let's say lay of the land. Sure, that's a phrase. As you're looking around, where is what I'm looking for?
You know what I forgot about?
What?
When the mummy tried to attack Charlie, it would have taken 2 damage as well. I know that doesn't matter.
Oh well, yeah.
But I need to
It
keep it
wouldn't
in
have.
mind.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, as you're looking around, there's, I guess, bits and pieces of equipment that you could take and use if you want, like a shovel or more rope or a broom, those sorts of things. But there is nothing super standout or exciting now that the mummy's dead.
Is there anything at all that I could use to craft any kind of
Um,
bow equivalent?
At the second, no, but I'll keep that in mind.
Cool, thank you. In that case, I would like to grab some rope because I don't have any.
All good. And I'm Mia, with your nat 20, you also notice somebody at work said to me that every time I panic, I sound like the worst fucking bird, or maybe like a muppet of some kind. Anywho, Mia, you see this is drawn onto the front of the coffin.
Right, a crossed out lollipop.
Yeah, crossed out lollipop. A stop sign, but the stems go too far. Awesome. Is there anything else that anyone would like to do in the room for now?
No, I can't really think of anything.
Wait, can I get in one of the coffins and see if it's a portal to the mirror?
Sure, you can try that.
Yeah, I step into the. I'll go into the one that the mummy was in, I guess, and I lie down and I.
When you lie down, you feel very cold in this kind of in this space. But you think you stay where you are.
Okay. I don't want to try every single coffin, but I will try just one of the open ones as well. See if
This one doesn't feel cold, but you still stay in your
Okay.
current dimension.
Weird that it's cold.
Hmm.
Is that a thing? Can
Did I say that one was cold as well? I meant to say that one
No.
wasn't cold.
No, I
okay,
mean,
cool.
I mean weird that one was specifically cold. Can I investigate
I know, right?
the cold?
Yeah, sure thing.
Diarrhea. 12? No, not 12. 11?
11. You're not sure why it's cold, but you can definitely but you're very aware that the cold is just in that coffin space.
Okay, no worries. Hey everyone, I've just found this coffin, and it's cold.
It's been here the whole time.
Well, I mean, I've just found that this coffin is cold, despite the fact that every other coffin I went in, the one other coffin I went in wasn't. It's oddly cold. Do you guys want to...
Well, I imagine the one that had a mummy in it would be warmer. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Should we
well, this...
check the other coffins?
Well, the one with the mummy in is the cold one, which is why it's weird.
Some sort of undeath magic.
Do you want to check it? Maybe Arcana?
Yeah, I'd like to
Investigation?
roll
I'm not-
Arcana. 14 plus 3, 17.
Yeah, there is some sort of necromantic magic over it.
Necromantic.
Yeah.
How romantic.
From the neck down. Or up. Yeah.
But not the neck itself.
No. I imagine
Never.
it just necromantic magic around it because of the mummy.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I have a question for you guys. We could go into the next room, but we've explored quite a few rooms now, and I think we're starting to sort of piece together some clues. I think now we need to hunt for something specific, and what my two interests are is the lab, who's running it, or perhaps the mirror dimension, which is obviously very interesting, but maybe we need to find another portal to the mirror dimension before we can really all go. The other thing I want to put forward is I'd also like to spend some time to research these symbols that we've collected so that I can see if I can recognize any more and sort of piece together the story that we've got from these symbols. Because
Yeah.
the one that says danger, I recognize these are used to indicate what
Something.
house stuff for people that are staying there, and they can mean some very dark things.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think that I agree. This mirror dimension is something we should look into.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think only when we have 3 access points can we all be there at the same time.
Well, so what I'm thinking is
Have a
we've
rest.
only found the access points in the top area, so perhaps we should continue to explore up there rather than exploring down here. I think down here we'll find perhaps this lab stuff, and then up there is perhaps the mirror area. Though I don't know. I truly do not know.
We do only have 2 more doors downstairs that I... Wait,
We have 3.
You're right, I didn't spot that
But
one.
They
You also don't know
could-
how many doors.
Yeah, they could lead to more doors and more
True.
doors. So
If we take a moment for you to look over the rest of these symbols and have a think, I am not feeling too hot. I could probably use with a quick rest.
yes, perhaps we could rest in the library and take a look over everything.
Yeah, all right, that sounds great.
In the
Sweet.
in the
The library.
living room.
Can we rest in the library, Lucy?
The library doesn't have the same functions as
Okay.
the living room.
No worries. Yeah, let's make our way back up to the living room then.
As you guys take either the lab chute rope up or the staircase, you realize both of them open to a space that you haven't explored yet.
True.
So you will have to pull one more room
Okay.
before
Let's do
before
that.
we go.
Let's do that.
All right. So we're taking the stairs then?
Yeah, I guess we'll take the stairs because the chute is more of a. We can use that to get back up to the thing, but
Cool,
the
yeah.
stairs are convenient. We don't have to
Yeah.
climb or anything.
Whoever tied their rope to the chute doesn't have their rope.
Yeah, I don't have my rope anymore. I'll need to keep that in mind.
But we can get it back.
You guys pulled the 7 of diamonds. It is a perfectly set grand dining room.
Ooh.
With this long table, with placemats all perfectly set at all of the chairs. The head of the table has a couple extra glasses and that sort of stuff, and a servant stands a couple meters away from the table.
What's he look like?
They are a very plain figure in the a red uniform, with that kind of gold sort of shoulder pad vibe, and yeah.
Do you speak?
They don't say anything back to you. They're just standing there, very still, kind of patiently, arms behind their back.
I sit at the table. I think if we sit down, he might start serving us.
Okay. I sit down too.
Tentatively, Mia joins them.
Oh, I'm feeling quite peckish.
What would you like?
Oh, turkey leg.
And the servant kind of nods to one of the doors, and more servants come in carrying platters of food.
Ooh.
And start serving turkey and kind of more trimmings for a roast meal and all of that sort of stuff.
I would like a Bloody Mary.
They nod again to another door, and a servant comes through with a Bloody Mary and sits it down in front of you.
I don't think we should eat or drink this food.
I'd love some sort of dessert or treat. Some sort of tasty delectables.
And they nod to the door again. They bring in this very grand 2-story cake, with frosting and icing and cherries and the whole shebang. And they place it on the table in front of you as well.
Yeah, fuck it. I take a bite of the turkey leg. Let's go.
No. I let's say grace before we eat.
Yeah.
Can I have unlimited breadsticks?
I'd like to. Oh, it takes 10 minutes. Never mind.
They bring in a
10-minute
plate
grace.
of breadsticks.
Is this counter charm?
I was
Troy?
going to do a prayer of healing just, before we ate. But it's 10 minutes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I dig in.
As you guys are eating it, you can taste all of the turkey is this deep meaty rich taste, and
Tatsel
the
doesn't
dessert
eat.
is sweet and delicious and all of that sort of stuff, and you're enjoying it, but it's not nourishing in any way. You're not getting full or anything. You're just enjoying the experience of it, and that it's not sustaining you or anything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Tatsel is not eating.
Pretend food.
Pretend food.
Could you bring
Like
me...
in Hook.
I say to the servant, could you bring me the owner's head on a platter?
I don't get involved in Mr. Holmes' affairs.
Interesting.
I couldn't do anything
So
like
you-
that,
so you-
unfortunately.
Don't do everything I ask. It's just food-related things?
I mean, I've got to accommodate our guests, but I don't have everything in the world.
Interesting. Do you know the person who runs the lab downstairs?
I don't know of a lab downstairs, but everything in this house is run by Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes.
Whereabouts?
Same with the mirror dimension?
What sort of silly games are you playing at? And they're very smiley and friendly.
Whereabouts would we find Mr. Holmes?
He'll be in his office, I imagine, or somewhere around the house. I'm not sure, unfortunately.
Now, where would we find his office?
And he kind of looks around, thinking for a second, and then just goes back to being smiley and happy.
Doesn't say anything.
No.
I try to touch him.
Much like Slippery, you go for a few passes, and sometimes you go through, sometimes you can feel his shoulder.
Semi-tangible.
Semi-tangible.
Okay. Interesting. Why are you serving us this food?
Because you're our guests. I have to
And
accommodate all guests.
Is he French and does he look kind of like a candlestick?
Big. Power. Do you have
No.
a potion
Huh.
of healing?
I'm sure I can scrounge up something. It might take a little while.
Yeah, if we could grab 3 of those, that would be wonderful.
At a point, like after a little bit of time, he nods at the door, and the little platter is brought in, with 3 wee vials, like filled with pink something.
Zinc, you said you were injured. Give it a drink.
All right, I drink it. Does it do anything?
It has the same like sweet taste of the health potion you had earlier, but
Yeah.
much like the food, it doesn't sustain you.
Yeah.
And is not tangible enough, unfortunately.
Didn't work.
Well, I think we've had enough. And Tatsel stands up. His cloak billows behind him.
When you stand up, Tatsel, the food disappears in front of you.
A piece of cake from inside my mouth also disappears as I stand up.
Only as you stand up, it disappears.
I start scooting on my chair to the door, eating my turkey leg.
When you make it out of the room, the food disappears in front of you again.
Damn.
All right, I leave the chair behind.
Okay.
Use it as a weapon.
I say thank you to the servant.
Can we see them through
They
the
don't
door,
say anything
or
back.
only when we're in the room?
You can see them through the door.
Okay. Were they human-esque, humanoid?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't trust this house one bit.
No.
What makes you say that?
A lot of things. But particularly the fact that there's free food at request, but at the same time, it doesn't seem to do anything.
No. I
Perhaps
still
we
feel
could-
pretty hungry.
Head back to our living room area, have some rations, and...
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about if we go to the living room area, Lucy, if we go to the living room area and everyone else takes the short rest, would I have to take it? Can I
You
not?
don't have to take a short rest.
Yeah,
no.
I'm going to choose
That's
not
something
to.
I was going to say to you, but yeah, you don't
So
have to short rest if you don't want to.
I don't have full health, but I have enough health, and I don't want to lose my Rite of Frozen again, because
Yeah,
I
all
just
good.
used it. So I'm not going to rest, but I am going to use that time to investigate the book.
Yeah, sure thing. Let's start with... So, Mia, you're just resting?
Yes.
Easy. Zinc, you're resting?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. I'll get you to roll your health.
Cool.
And
Roll
we get-
my free D8 first.
Yeah.
7
got-
plus 2.
Halved.
I got a 7.
Oh,
half.
I see.
Only for Zinc.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
the numbers curse, baby.
I know, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. I'll just keep rolling until I'm satisfied with my
Do you-
hit die.
You have Dispel Curse or whatever it's called, Mia?
I have Song of Rest is what I was going to use. I don't have Dispel Curse.
What's Song of Rest do?
Gain 1d6 extra if using a hit die, me or my allies.
Okay. Well, I'm not
Nice.
using a hit die, so I wouldn't get that. But
And yeah, Zinc, all of the hit dice you're rolling are halved.
Yeah, I figured.
yeah.
Awesome. Tatsel.
Yeah. I'm looking through Zinc's notes in particular because he's the one with the thick
Yeah.
note, all of them written down. Mia, could I request a little bit of bardic inspiration for this?
Oh, sure. Here you go.
You give me a raspberry on my neck, and Tatsu goes hee 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 hee.
Cool. So these are the notes you've got so far. You've got outside, kitchen, like on the way to the living room, the mirror dimension for the wake,
Yeah.
the lab, and the mummy's coffin.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. I'll roll investigation, I guess, or history.
Yep, sure thing.
History, probably more accurate.
So the wake and the kitchen had same symbols for one of them.
Yeah.
And I will roll with bardic inspiration as well. I got 22.
Cool. We can put some more things to faces. Let's start with when you're looking at it.
Yeah.
One of the ones from outside, and then some of the ones from the kitchen, all of the ones from the lab, all of the ones from the wake, and the one on the mummy. You don't recognize those at all.
Okay.
You have never seen any of those before. The ones from outside,
Damn, I
the
thought it
ones
was
that
going to be the other way around. I thought those
you'd
were the
wish.
ones you'd known.
All of the ones from outside, like of those three, all of those mean like danger, unsafe place, like that sort of
Okay.
thing. And then the only other ones you vaguely recognize, 2 of them from the kitchen.
Okay.
The little U and then the X with eyes. The wee U is something along the lines of like camp, and then the other one with the eyes is safe camp.
Okay. And I don't recognize any of them except for danger, camp, and safe camp.
Yeah, those are the only ones you recognize.
That sucks.
To the point of you think it's very strange that you don't recognize any of the other ones.
Yeah. I have learnt nothing, except that I know that the place that we're in is safe currently, and that the house that we're in is dangerous currently. Which is stuff
I know,
that
right?
I kind of already knew. All good.
But you think it's very strange that this such a different code for this one.
Yeah.
Because there's also like the way it's written is also a little bit different.
Yeah.
You think it's a different kind of types of symbols and stuff.
Okay. No.
Anywho, anything else? Resting people.
I'm done.
I do have a couple of songs that were added to my list.
Very good.
Including At My Own Funeral, Breathing, brackets, Light, Lite. Mirror Mirror, which I sung an excerpt of earlier. Moving Flixtures. And See You Later, Elevator.
Very good.
Cute.
Great.
Rad. Outros.
Who
Who wants?
I'll do one.
Okay.
I did 2 last time.
Thanks, bye.
Are you fucking kidding me, Charlie? Okay, you can find us at Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Bye, because Charlie didn't want to put any fucking effort in.
Okay, bye.